welcome back to my channel. I have a shirt on, so you know, don't even go there. But I have like 4 more minutes to talk, and then I have to cut the camera off and then come back because I'm waiting for my Uber Eats. Anyway, so this is gonna be a part 2 basically to my abortion. This video is not gonna be too long because I don't have like really a lot to say. This video is like strictly about my abortion. So yeah. Anyways, so before I start though, somebody gonna sit there and say, I'm not even about to start. Somebody gonna sit there and say that I did my first video, the one before this, that I did it for a big hit. First of all, my love, who wants to blow up off of an abortion video? Like, please tell me who in their right mind wants to blow up over an abortion? That's mad corny. First of all, I do videos for y'all so I can let y'all in my life, because that's what I do as a YouTuber. If y'all don't want to hear, then let me know and I will tell y'all. It's my, even if I did, it's my YouTube. It's my page. Like, what is the issue? I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't like this lighting in the camera. Ew. Anyways, so let me get straight into it. Some guy asked me on my last video, he asked me in the comments, he wanted me to talk about my experience, I guess. That's crazy because I wouldn't even think a guy would want to know all this extra stuff. But let me pause the video. I don't need y'all listening to the video again. So he said, can you make a video on the day of the appointment and experience and families and friends' reactions to it? I'm guessing he's talking about their reaction to the abortion. So, all right, so first question was the date of the appointment. The date of the appointment was June 1st. That's when they gave me the pills and all that extra stuff to do my abortion. So yeah, it was June 1st on a Friday, I believe it was a Friday. My experience was, all right, so at the hospital, like I said before, well, at the clinic, they gave me a pill to stop the growth. So I had to take that one pill in there when I was in there. So that was my first pill. Took it to stop the growth. That, it was regular. It was like a medium pill, like this. It was round. It was like a peachy color. Drank it. Then afterwards, like instantly, I'm not gonna lie, I started to regret it. But it was too late. There was nothing I could do about it because I already took that pill. Once you take that pill, there's no going back. Like, you stopping the baby's growth. Like, what's the point? So couldn't go back, but it is what it is, you know. Can't do nothing about it. Took that pill. They gave me 4 more pills. I forgot what it's called. It's the M word, but I'm gonna put it down below so y'all can see like the name. I'm gonna put it right here. I had to put 4 of those under my tongue the next morning at 12. Well, afternoon at 12. And I had to let it sit there for, well, no, I'm lying, I'm sorry. Before I get to the 4 pills, I took another pill that looked like the first one I took, but that one was for nausea, like so I won't be nauseous when I take the 4 pills. So I took that one 30 minutes before I put the 4 pills under my tongue. I'm following directions. That's what they said I had to do. So I put the 4 under my tongue and it dissolved. He said it takes an hour to dissolve, but it took like 25-30 minutes. It actually did it pretty quick. So then the rest, like after the 30 minutes, if you still have leftover under your tongue, you just drink it with water. Like, you swallow the rest with water. Then after that, I laid down, and then an hour later you start bleeding. I didn't even bleed an hour later. I started bleeding 20 minutes later. I bled real fast. Like, when I went in the toilet and I peed and I wiped, I'm like, damn. Like, I looked at the blood and I felt mad bad. I'm like, but after that, that's when like clots was coming out an hour later. Like, clots, I'm talking 6 clots, you know. I heard it like fall in the toilet. I didn't want to look at it though because, you know, I didn't feel like crying and all that extra stuff. So I just flushed it. My mom was in the bathroom with me. I just told her to flush it. No, I asked her if I should flush it. She was like, yeah, don't look at it. So then she just flushed it for me. And then dumb pills though, the 4 pills that you take under your tongue, they do give you, sorry to be too out there, but it gives you diarrhea. it gives you shivers. Like I was like shaking OD. I was mad cold. Even under the blanket I was shaking. What else? It has a lot of side effects to it, but I only got shivers, the other one I just mentioned, and I got bad cramps, like really bad, like bad. Like it felt like actual contractions, but less strong. Like I've never given birth before, so I don't know. I know it feels worse than that, basically. So basically it feels like cramps, but like just stronger than what I usually get. I don't ever get cramps like that. And I just felt like this sharp pain in my stomach. Like it was bad. Like I wanted to cry. I'm like, bro. So basically I told y'all I took the slow process with the pills, which I shouldn't really have done that, but then again, everything happens for a reason. But let me get to the other part, bro. All right, so after that, you have to take 2 more pills. The next day you have to actually swallow it for infection, so you won't get infections and stuff like that. I didn't drink the second one because I mashed it up and put it in juice, and like it was disgusting. Like the first one was disgusting. It melts in your mouth once you put it in your mouth, and it's just like I couldn't. So I couldn't finish the second one. I ended up calling them and letting them know. They was like, oh, just finish it, blah blah blah. Days later they got back to me. That's one. And I already read the reviews. They were saying how they get back to you late and stuff like that, so I saw it coming. He called me back days later. I already threw the damn juice out, talking about, oh yeah, just drink the other one with juice and stuff like that. Nigga, I already drank it. Like, I mean, I already threw it out. So that was over with. So then on the 7th, I had an appointment for a follow-up so they could do the sonogram to see if everything's looking good and stuff like that. She's 1 minute away. To see if everything's looking good and stuff like that. And she's like, the pregnancy is gone, but you still have like a sac in there, like basically tissue left over from the baby, I guess. And I'm just like I was just talking about that with my mom before I got to the clinic. I'm like, yo, what if they have to suck the rest out? God forbid, like if I have leftover, what if they have to suck it out? And what do you know? Okay, I go in there thinking they just about to give me a little sonogram on my stomach. I go in there, she's talking about go pee. I went to go pee. I'm like, bro, they probably gonna make me take my pants down and do the sonogram through the vagina, you know? So what do you know? That's what she does. She was like, oh, you have to take your pants down. And I was like, I have my period. Like, I'm bleeding a lot. Because I bleed heavy anyways, but ever since the, you know, abortion, a lot was coming out. So I'm like, damn, like, I felt so uncomfortable, but I'm like, whatever. They gotta do what they gotta do. So I went back to the bathroom, took my pad off, wiped again, like, real good. Again. Then, after that, took my stuff off. She left the room. She came back in. And then she took the vaginal sonogram, the stick. She put a condom on it and all that, and that little lubricant, whatever, and she stuck it in like slowly, you know, because I haven't been doing nothing either. So it was like, baby, don't hurt me. So she did it slowly, and then she was looking around, and then that's when she seen the sack and stuff like that. And then yeah, she didn't do the when I went in that time, she didn't do the regular one. She did did she? No, she just went straight to the vaginal one. So then she started explaining to me the procedure of the suction and all that extra stuff. And then the doctor came in and was telling me, like, you could do the pills again, but you got to come in next week for another follow-up. But, like, bro, I don't want to keep dragging this out. Like, come on now. Like, just hurry up and get it out. Like, the rest you could get out, just get it out. Because that's mad, like, not traumatizing, but that's, like, stressful. Like, nobody want to keep going through this. Like, nobody wants to go through an abortion for weeks, bro. Like, that's just OD. So she better come upstairs, because I hate when I tell Uber, come upstairs, and y'all don't want to come upstairs, but then y'all want to tip. Don't do that. What else? So yeah, she was just like, oh, it's gonna take 4 minutes, the suctioning, and we put you under local anesthesia, which baby, it still hurt. Like, so I'm like, is it gonna hurt? Like, I asked both of them, then I asked my mom, I'm like, yo, what should I do? Because like, I'm not gonna be here. I'm going back to New York. I was at Indiana, so I'm going back to New York. I'm not gonna be here next week, so what should I do? She was like, damn. She was like, then he talking about, oh, it's a separate charge because it's not a part of the procedure. So basically, it's like I paid for 2 abortions, bro. Basically, the first one was $350 for the pills, and then the second one, the suctioning, was $250. Like, so this is how y'all get people, huh? Yeah, I knew the pills wasn't gonna work the first time. Nah. But he was like, that usually the pills work for people, like for 90% people, but I guess it just didn't work for me fully. So he said, because the pills are supposed to, he kept going, it's supposed to baby, just say it. What happened? So then he explained the whole procedure to me, and I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, can my mother come in here? Like, this is my first time going through this. Like, can she come in here and be with me? Because my mother did have one before too, so not to put her business out there, but you know. So I'm like, can she come in here with me? Because like I felt mad weird, and then like I'm not trying to be in mad pain and then not be able to hold nobody's hand or nothing. Like, so then she asked the doctor, the lady that was checking me, she asked the doctor, and he said no because of COVID. But yeah, Yatu was in the room. But anyways, so I was like, alright, whatever. I told my mom. She was like, alright, just, you know, say a little prayer and text me when you like done so I could come get you. So I'm like, alright. So I'm laying down. Like, it was kind of quick, but like I was just thinking about it so much that it's just like painful. Like, I was like, is it gonna hurt? He was like, no, it's just gonna be uncomfortable. Sweetie, it hurt. Okay, it hurt. Let me tell you that right now. So if you are gonna do an abortion, I'm not saying for you to do it, but if you are and you already made up your mind, I'm telling you right now, the suction hurts. Hold up. Alright guys, I thought she left for my food and didn't, like, you know, they be acting up. But where was I at? So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all details. Like, I don't mean to be like nasty or nothing, but I need y'all to know because this is like serious. Like, I know I'm joking in this video and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to be sad. Like, but this is like serious. Like, having abortions and stuff like that. I need y'all to know how it works, and if you've never had one before, I'm here to tell you how it is. It does hurt. From a 1 to 10, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I give it a 9. Like, it did. Damn, I don't want y'all to feel like scared. Like, whoever is gonna do the, you know, I don't want y'all to be scared, but it's, you have to hear it from me, you know. You have to hear it. So I lay down. He comes in. He wipes me. Well, I had to sign a paper first stating that I want it done that way, like giving consent basically. So I'm gonna eat in this video while I'm talking. Sorry. So I signed a paper. Then I was done after that, and then I lay down. And I kept asking him. I'm like, is it gonna hurt? I was not scared, bro. Like, cause my mom was telling me on the phone, so she was like, Kayla, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. So I'm waiting there. I'm thinking they're about to give me a shot. I mean, the local anesthesia right here. He opens me up with the clamps, cleans my insides with a gauze. I'm not gonna lie, I bleed heavy. So he cleaned my insides with gauze, and then he was like each stuff that he was doing to me, he told me what he was doing. So I guess it won't be any surprises. So checkers, by the way, if y'all wanted to know. Bacon cheeseburger and the fries with these little chickens. But I'm taking my long to talk. So he was telling me each thing that he was doing, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna grip your cervix really quick with this, whatever the hell he was using. When I say that joint hurt, bro, it feels so weird because it's nothing you could do about it. It's like inside you, so it's nothing you could really do about it. And I was just like, oh my god, like I was just grabbing my head so tight because I didn't have nobody in the room with me to hold their hand on nothing besides the lady. Like, she was trying to make me feel comfortable. She was grabbing my shoulder like, is you alright? You strong? It's gonna be alright. And she was rubbing my forehead. I'm not funny. He was like, alright, so I'm gonna grip your cervix. I was like, alright. I felt it. I went, and then I was like, alright. I was starting to like get used to it, but it's so like uncomfortable that you just have to make a noise. Like, it wasn't a hurt uncomfortable, it was just like a uncomfortable. But the whole procedure in general, it did hurt, but when he did that part, it was just like an uncomfortable feeling, but like you felt it at the same time, if that makes sense. And then after that, he started doing something with some type of clamps. I don't know what he was doing. And then after that, that's when the machine came out, and I seen the tube. It was tiny, and he was just like vacuuming, like he was vacuuming a rug. Like, sweetie, I'm human, relax. So he did that, and then I was like hearing everything that came out. Then he was just like scaring me because he was like, wow, did you even bleed at all? sweetie, you see me bleeding. Like, what are you talking about? Did I bleed at all? I was like, yeah, I had clots coming out of me. Like, he was like, wow, you have a lot. You have a lot. I'm like, oh my God. Like, for all that, I should have just did the suction to begin with. Right? So, after he was sucking it out, I'm like, oh, hurry up. Like, it was just so uncomfortable that I just, like, I was making noise. I was like, because that hurt. Like, it was like, it hurt, but it was uncomfortable too at the same time. He was counting down, basically. He was like, 40 seconds, 40 seconds, I'll be done, 40 seconds, I'll be done. And I'm just like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. And like, I was getting more anxious when he was saying that. And then like, he pulled the vacuum out. He was like, oh, all right, you're done. All right, guys, so I'm about to edit my video right now. And I'm just throwing this little clip in here. I did miss a part. I forgot to mention a part. A guy commented on my last video and he wanted to know about the appointment, how the family felt, and I think that was it. So his family, I don't really know how everybody felt. I just know his mom was sad about it, me getting the abortion. My family was sad, but it's like they knew I had to do what I had to do, you feel me? So it's like, what can you really say? What can you really do? You know, it was my decision, so. But his mom was sad. His other family, I don't know what, I don't even know if he told them. Well, probably he did, but I don't know how they reacted, so I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I forgot to mention it. So yeah, continue watching, okay? Continue watching. I was like, but like, I was putting so much pressure on my leg, like right here, my thigh, that it hurt so much when I was done. Like, I'm telling you, I don't want to scare y'all, but I have to tell y'all, cause. So after he was done, he wiped me again with the gauze, and then it just felt so weird. Like when he was vacuuming, he was going like that, like he was putting a damn dildo in me. Like, sweetie, calm down. So he was going like that mad fast at a point, and I felt it in my stomach. Like, you literally see my stomach going like that, up and down. So it was like moving, and I'm just like, bro, what? Like, it's crazy how the female body works. Like, I'm telling y'all guys cannot handle what we go through. Like, and I know that was nothing compared to birth, but y'all can't handle what we go through. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So then after that, she was like, okay, I'm gonna go in one more time with the. They both kept saying, you was bleeding a lot, you had a lot, you had a lot. Can you stop scaring me? Like, so then he was like, all right, now you don't have to follow up. We're just gonna give you some antibiotic pills. You gotta take it for 3 days, 2 each day. Disgusting. I'm not good with pills either, so it's like, it's even worse. So he was like, we're gonna give you, I think there's popcorn chicken. He was like, we're gonna give you 3 pills. I mean, 6 pills for 3 days, you know. And I'm happy though that it was 3 days, because usually you take antibiotic for 7 to 10 days. This one was only for 3, so tomorrow's my last day, and I'm set. So that's just to cause to prevent infection and stuff like that. So she said, oh, I'm gonna go in one more time with the ultrasound to see if everything is out. And then she looked again and everything was out. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Then at a point she was like, well, he got majority of it. What do you mean majority of it out? Can you take the rest out? Like, because he also said that if I didn't go and do it that way, the suction, that I would have gotten an infection. Because it's like, basically it wasn't trying to come out. It was a point too. I'm skipping parts, sorry. It was a point where he was going more deep, because I guess he was trying to get everything out. And I felt it like going in. I'm like, oh my goodness. Worst experience of my life. I don't know. Honestly, if I could do it over, if I could go back, I wouldn't even get an abortion. But you know, things happen and everything happens for a reason. Now I just learned my lesson, you know. Be careful with who you sleep with. That's 1. 2, just safe up. Like, come on, like, safe up. I wasn't being really smart about it. So use condoms, guys. Get on birth control pills if you have to, or birth control in general. I usually get Depo. I'm gonna get on birth control again. Actually, I think I'm gonna get Depo again. It's so funny because I was recently on birth control pills. I was on the pills and I decided to stop taking them because I wasn't active. So I'm like, for what am I taking birth control if I'm not active? Then when I go to PA, this happens. So she checked me. I was good. She said wipe up, and she gave me 2 more pads, and she gave me my pills. I went to the front and paid the $250 that I had to pay. And I'm just like, wow. Like, good thing I got paid that day too, because I got money saved in my bank account, but I'm not really trying to touch that. So that was my experience. I guess this video is long. Sorry guys, y'all wanted to know. It was a bad experience. If I could do it over, I wouldn't get the abortion. Like I said. Afterwards, my mom came in. She was like scared, I'm not gonna lie. They gave me the pills. I went to the front to pay, and she was already standing out there. I'm not gonna lie, this got nothing to do with the video, but Checkers fries be really busting. Like, they really be busting. But so I took my pills already. Tomorrow's my last day. Disgusting. It melts right in your mouth. Like, once you pop it in your mouth and put water, you're done. It melts. So I'm walking out and like I was shaking. Like, my legs were shaking, my arms were shaking, and she was like holding my arm, and like she was like, you alright? Like, she just kept asking if I'm alright and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I just feel like I'm in pain and like shaky at the same time. So I went in the car and she gave me a Tylenol for the pain, like before it got worse. So she just gave me Tylenol, and I took that like 30 minutes before I took the actual, because she told me to start right away with the antibiotic pills. So I took the Tylenol like 30 minutes before I took the antibiotic, and we went to Starbucks and I had to give me a drink because disgusting, like disgusting. So after that, now I'm just home living my regular normal life again. What else? I don't think it was much else to it, but yeah, like I got a lot of positive comments, and I got these dumb people saying dumb, talking about you doing it for a hit. It was only one person that said that. And then I did get a lot of people that's supposed to be my friend and support me. How y'all like so quick to watch this video, but y'all don't ever support me on my other videos and watch my other videos? Like, that speaks volumes right there. Like, you watching a negative video, but won't watch my other ones. It's life. It's life. But bro, if I wanted to hit so bad, I would be doing some outrageous on my channel. Like, I do regular stuff on my channel. Y'all know this. Like, and especially you, out of all people, to even say some stuff like that, knowing what I'm going through, and know that I'm feeling hurt, you gonna say I'm doing it for a hit? You need help, for real. Just wanted to make that clear. Nobody's doing it for a hit. Nobody wants to blow up over something sad like this. Like, that's really it to this video. That was my abortion experience. If you have any other questions, y'all can let me know. I'm not gonna keep making videos about abortion, but if y'all do have questions, I will like answer it in the comments or something, because I don't want my channel to be sad and stuff like that. My next video, I'm gonna be posting my whole trip to Indiana and like coming, like what I was doing over there and when I came back and stuff like that. I'm gonna post that after this video, so stay tuned.